everybody, and welcome to the Tampa Bay Chamber's Military Appreciation Series. Today, we want to welcome veteran Milton Butler, who is the owner of Butler and Gary Logistics, and is also in this year's cohort, a group of businesses in our Minority Empowerment Program here at the Tampa Bay Chamber. Hello there, Milton. Thank you for your service
Hi,
joining us.
thank you for having me.
Let's start with the basics. What branch of the military were you in? What job did you do? How long were you in the service?
Sure. Yes, so I was in the United States Navy. I did 21 years in the Navy, retired in 2017. So my job in the Navy was kind of twofold because you have sea duty and you also have shore duty in the Navy. So while on sea duty, I was considered what they called a surface warfare officer, and many facets and different jobs aboard Navy ships in that role. But my primary job was as an engineer officer. I was down in the propulsion plant, taking care of the systems down in the engineering, and also from time to time was able to go up to the bridge and navigate the ship while we were on deployments. On shore duty, I was a what they called a financial manager. So I did some of the budgeting and planning in the organizations I was with and executing programs and making sure the programs were fully funded. So it's kind of wore two hats there, whether I was at on shore duty or out at sea.
And you know, life has so many unexpected turns and twists and turns, as they say. So how did you go from doing that to being the owner of your own business, right? The president
Right.
and CEO of Butler and Gary Logistics. How did that?
Right. So it kind of started out with my brother-in-law, who is familiar with the industry. He has the commercial driver's license. And so he kind of came to me and we started brainstorming. He wanted something to do, and I kind of wanted something else to do. And so, he has, over 1 million miles of driving experience. He's familiar with the industry. He's familiar with the regulations and things like that. And so so he's co-owner of the business. He's the Gary part. And so my wife, she has a mathematics degree. She brings a lot of problem solving, a lot of critical thinking, analysis. She also has a tax background skill set.
Uh-huh.
And so with my engineering, from my days on the Navy ships, and my financial management background, I do the end of the month reconciliation. So we decided to bring all our skill sets together.
Right.
And so we all had our different roles. And then from there, we started, writing the business plan and coming together and, started thinking from cradle to grave what this would look like. Once we got our business plan together, then we started diving into getting the things to get the business off and running.
And so many veterans, they say that they've learned in the military to use their resources. If they
Yes,
don't know how to do something, they will find someone who does. And, you know, I
yes.
love that you've talked about that in this interview. You know, your company is one of our companies in our Minority Empowerment Program.
Yes.
This year, we're very excited to have you. First of all, tell us what your company does, and then how you think it will grow as being part of our MEP program.
Sure. So we transport general freight in the 53-foot dry van trailers across the interstate. We primarily haul for Amazon, and we transport goods across pretty much the southeast and southwest portions of the United States. We have 3 semi trucks. We operate out of Riverview, Florida. That's where our headquarters is located.
Mhm.
And we're looking to move into government contracting as well, stretching our legs in that area. We are a certified disadvantaged business enterprise with the Florida Department of Transportation.
Mhm.
We are a service disabled veteran-owned small business with the U.S. Small Business Administration. And also we are a minority business enterprise with the Florida State Minority Supplier Development Council. So yeah, we're very much excited in what we're doing right now. It's a learning curve, but we're excited.
Yeah. There's so many different things that our MEP program provides participants. Really gives you a network
Yes,
of
yes,
experts. What
yes.
would you say you're looking forward to the most in this
So,
MEP
so
program?
since being in with the chamber and in the MEP program, it's opened so many doors to networking events, uh, business networking events, community networking events. Uh, as we attend the networking events, we're able to build relationships with other business owners. Um, uh, it just helps us to grow our bandwidth. We learn different strategies, different concepts. You
Mhm.
know, how did you get started in your business? What are some do's and some don'ts? I think the chamber is doing a really, really great job of connecting with the military members on MacDill Air Force Base, opening up the windows so that they can meet other businesses and businesses can meet the military members and they can kind of start that collaboration.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for this interview series. We love having you, and thank you so much for your service, Milton.
Thank you, Lizette. Thank you for having me.